Hi guys, welcome to Psychic Astro. I'm so excited to be doing these videos moving forward. So these videos are going to be astrology based on channeled messages that I get from spirit. So please watch the videos based on your sun, moon, or rising sign, whatever resonates the best for you. Me personally, it's always been my rising sign. It's never been my sun, moon. I just wanted to tell you guys that. Maybe that'll help somebody out there. I've also noticed that for me, my rising sign and my natal chart, as well as my rising sign and my progress chart, also resonates with me. Sometimes more so my progress chart than my natal chart. So yeah, I hope that helps anybody out there. Maybe it's worth trying out. So basically what I'm going to be doing in these videos is I'm going to be channeling the transits of the month. I'm going to be going over the themes you guys can expect. I hope, you guys like these videos. I'm starting off, kind of this way with the paper and the pen because I'm new to this and I just need to figure out what works best for me through trial and error. I'm sure eventually I'm not going to be sticking to paper and pen, but this is what I feel comfortable with for right now. I also just want to put a disclaimer out there. As a psychic, as much as I love channeling messages from spirit, as much as I love channeling the cosmos, and although I trust my messages, I don't know, maybe it's my Virgo placement, maybe it's my Capricorn stellium. I want to tell you guys strongly that I believe you guys shouldn't just stick with psychic channeled messages only. You guys should definitely, watch or at least look into professional astrologers' predictions as well for monthly readings. At least that's just how I feel, and I do want to put that out there. To just be practical about these things and, not just strictly rely on psychic messages, okay? All right, with that being said, let's get to it. Hi guys, this video is going to be for my sun, moon, rising Aquariuses. Happy birthday to you guys. I know I'm a little late to the game. However, I think within the first few minutes, the positive side to this is you guys will know if this reading resonates or not with you guys, okay? So what you guys are looking at is the energy you guys will be walking into in the month of February. We're going to go through the weekly transits and then the channeled messages I got through based off weekly energy you guys should be feeling, okay? All right, so let's get to it. All right, so February 2nd, Mercury in Capricorn in your guys' 12th house will be sextiling Neptune in Pisces in your second house. All right, so let me just add this super quick. Sorry about that, Saturn, Neptune. Okay, so when Mercury and Neptune are talking to each other in a positive way, I like this. I don't look at this as having difficulty seeing something clearly just because it's Neptune. I don't think this is rose-colored glasses. I think this is putting in some type of work because it's sextiling. So there's thought because Mercury is your thoughts, it's your communication. It is in your 12th house. So I think there's probably some type of energy going on with you guys February 2nd or around February 2nd. That consists of you guys putting in energy with your thoughts about things you guys value that maybe you guys want to create. Maybe this has to do with things that have not yet been created, like things that have not yet happened, and you guys want to create this, you guys want to manifest this, and these are things of value. These things could correlate with how to make money, how to increase your money, because this is your second house. Second house speaks of your wallet, the things you guys own, the things you guys value. And Neptune energy speaks of, yeah, it could speak of illusions. It could speak of daydreamer type of energy. But the positive side to the daydreamer energy and intuition is seeing something you guys want and being able to tap into your dreams. And if you put in some type of energy and work, you guys can manifest this and create this into the physical plane. So I think because Neptune originally is the ruler of the 12th house, this is where Pisces technically belongs, right? In the 12th house. I think there is some type of connection here with your thoughts and being deeply connected with the things you guys value. So yeah, I think you guys should be definitely thinking about, I don't want to call it your fantasies, but things that you value that you can actually manifest. And you guys may be writing about these things, thinking about these things at this time. I don't think you're necessarily discussing these things out loud, okay? You're probably strategizing or creating a plan how to make them happen. So yeah, and it could be about traveling. There's definitely, I'm sure that's for some of you, a plan. Okay, February 4th, Mercury enters Aquarius in your first house. Okay, so it leaves your 12th house in Capricorn and it enters your first house. What does this say to me? I think your thoughts will be very much focused on yourself. Literally first house things, the body, how you guys present yourself to the world. I think you guys may want to talk about yourselves publicly. Not publicly necessarily, but to people closest to you, because it's on the first 7th house axis. Uranus rules Aquarius. So maybe people at home, things of that nature. Maybe innovative ideas you guys have, okay? Let's see, February 5th, Mercury in Aquarius in your first house is conjunct Pluto in your first house in Aquarius. So maybe you guys are having transformative thoughts about yourself. Maybe there's an idea about yourself that is changing at this time. Maybe you guys are thinking about yourself. I'm sorry, you guys are most definitely thinking about yourselves. If not obsessively, definitely deeply on a psychological level, wanting to change something up in your life. With Pluto being in your first house and the fact that it's conjunct Mercury, this is kind of like detective energy. It's not kind of, it is. So I think there's definitely something going on with you guys where you're just deeply in your own thoughts about yourself and something you want to change. And these are definitely Aquarius-like things. These could be futuristic, could just be something that, as usual, I feel like makes you guys different. Yeah. All right. So February 5th. Oh, I just said that. February 6th, Pallas Athena enters Sagittarius. Let's see. So Pallas Athena is leaving your 10th house in Scorpio and is entering your 11th house in Sagittarius. So whatever your thoughts are, right? We have Mercury here. This is your thoughts, your communication pattern. I feel like somehow this always relates to Pallas Athena, and the reason for this is, just my opinion, Pallas Athena talks about a strategy, how to get there. Wherever there is usually consists of something you are focusing on. It's usually your target. And I feel like whatever you guys are focusing on consists of your thoughts. And it just so happens to be in your 11th house, which usually belongs to you guys, right? Aquarius energy. So this could be the internet. This could be social networking. This could be your group of friends. So maybe there's something you guys are trying to do online, because this is what Mercury can be as well. I mean, you guys are, your ruler is Uranus. It's also Saturn. So there could be something constructive and realistic and different and futuristic you guys are trying to do online. So yeah, excuse me. Ceres, the asteroid is leaving your 11th house in Sagittarius and is entering your 12th house in Capricorn. So what I would suggest is, because Ceres is the asteroid of healing, if there's anything during the month of February where, I don't know, you guys are feeling down, or you just, you know, I don't know, need to heal in any type of way, Ceres will help you with this, with whatever house it's in and whatever energy it's in. So because it's in Capricorn, the way to heal, the way to nurture yourself this month will be through practical things, through stability, rational thinking, things that consist of structure, okay? And I think you guys do already know something about this, even though you guys love your freedom, love being, you know, independent, all that stuff. Saturn is still your ruler, and Saturn rules Capricorn. So I think you guys do know something about this, right? So yeah, so since it's in your 12th house, I think isolating your guys' self from your group of people, but maybe creating something for your group of people at the same time may be very healing for you guys, okay? So yeah, so that's the first week. That's what I have going on for you guys. Okay, so the channeled messages for the first week of February. I see you guys in the dark having a private conversation with someone. Your communication style may not be the best, but I see your intuition is on point. Okay, so a few things I want to say with this before I point out like the what I think this is. So number one, I feel like you guys being Aquariuses, or, you know, sun, moon, rising Aquarius, right? You guys could be Uranus ruling Aquarius and also Saturn. But Uranus in general speaks of getting downloads, messages from spirit. Like, this is intuition, and so is Neptune. Sometimes, depending on how these planets are talking to other planets, the house placement it's in, and the degree, these planets don't always do well. So therefore, we look at these energies as not being intuitive. However, general energy, these are known as being intuitive, okay, along with other descriptions, but this is one of the things. So with that being said, with the first week of February for you guys, I said it before, Mercury will be sextiling Neptune. I feel like when things are talking to Neptune, even in a positive way, when you guys look this up, most websites are going to tell you you may not be seeing something clearly. There may be miscommunication. I get this. But I don't 100% agree with it, and I'm going to tell you why. Just like I channeled here, I see you guys in the dark. This is definitely 12th house energy. You guys could be having private conversations with other people because Mercury was here. Mercury is your thoughts and communication, okay? You guys could be having practical conversations because it's in Capricorn energy, okay? And it was in your 12th house. So I see you guys in the dark having a private conversation with someone. Your communication style may not be the best, but I see your intuition's on point. So I think when energy is talking to Neptune, what can happen is when it's talking to Neptune in a positive way, I do believe our intuition in general is on point. However, because Neptune is the ruler of the 12th house, and the 12th house in general can be very confusing energy, because it's not technically, like, the way I like to describe it is Earth. It's like a place, it's just another realm, okay? It's another realm, it's another dimension. It's trying to describe the bottom of the ocean in regards to emotions. It's trying to describe how a song matches your feelings. It's like you feel it, but now put it into words, okay? And for some of you, that may be very, very easy, for my poets and all, you know, my writers out there. But for most people, that's not easy. This would be that Neptune energy. So when your thoughts and communication pattern are connecting very well to that 12th house energy, it's an easier time to understand this energy. However, it's either, in my opinion, one of two things. It may not come out 100% the best. You may have to say it a few times in order for the message to be well received, but because it's sextiling, you're going to get your message across, because we're talking about Mercury here. You're going to achieve this as long as you put the work into it. But there may be, like I said, you may have to repeat yourself a few times, reword it, because it's coming out Neptunian, okay? Or another way to look at this is when you are able to tap into people's highest potential, okay? This is like when people, this is really a Venus-Neptune aspect, okay? But when you are able to see somebody's potential, for some people, that would be a square, okay? That would be a Saturnian thing. That would be a karmic lesson. They're not seeing somebody clearly for as they are. However, when it is a sextile, okay, I'm telling you right now, my opinion is somebody is able to see another or other people at their highest potential. They are tapping into something, but that something may not be presently there just yet, okay? So therefore, technically it is rose-colored glasses, because it's not here right now, okay? But I do truly believe that if it's a positive aspect and it's not a square or just something that creates tension, something that is not letting the energy flow properly. If the energy is flowing and it's going through properly, I think another person is able to tap into that person's potential. But the rose-colored glasses is maybe staying in a situation when it's not going to, when that person isn't going to fulfill that potential right now. That's the misunderstanding. So technically, yeah, it could be seen as rose-colored glasses, but not 100%. So I just want to be clear on that. So just like this Mercury sextiling Neptune, I feel like you guys will be able to get a message across. However, you may have to reiterate something, recommunicate something, maybe demonstrate something, I don't know, in order to communicate something clearly. So yeah, but your intuition with a conversation or with another person is clear, is on point, is what I'm seeing with you guys. And I feel like this makes sense to me because Mercury is aspecting Neptune in a positive way. And I mean, yeah, you guys are Aquariuses as well. I think you guys are just intuitive individuals yeah, I think you guys are intuitive individuals. All right, so the second week of February, Vesta goes direct in your 5th house in Gemini, and it's in 21 degrees, okay? So with Vesta, this is a flame that cannot go out. It is like a spiritual flame, that passion that just cannot die. And it's in your 5th house, okay? 21 degrees is a 9th house energy. This belongs to Sagittarius, Jupiter energy, okay? So I think you guys, number one, will be very passionate about 5th house things and learning about these things. I think the ruler of Gemini is not, I think, I'm sorry, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. It's going to be in your guys' first house. You guys may be thinking about ideas that you're passionate about when it comes to fifth house things. And this connects to 11th house, more than likely the internet for you guys, or your group of people having fun with your people. Pallas Athena, how will you get there? There's something about this, okay? And to me, I'm picking up on the internet. And I feel like what I'm also picking up on is the self, which is for mainly everybody this month. However, when I look at the 9th house, because 21 degrees, so I want to go here, right? We have the South Node in Libra. To me, this talks about leaving the energy of what will, what makes everybody else happy, and lean in towards what makes the self happy. Aries energy, which goes back to the first house, you guys, okay? And this is where the North Node is currently in. And it's in the 3rd house of communication. So there's something to this for you guys. I feel like I'm seeing something here. So February 8th, Sun in Aquarius in your 1st house is squaring Uranus in Taurus in your 4th house. So with this, to me, these are two loud energies, right? This is pretty much, the Sun rules Leo and Uranus rules Aquarius, right? What's the difference between these two energies in general? To me, the way I would say it, just if I had to pick one thing that comes to my mind, Leo is popular. God, I didn't even think of that when I said it before. Well, I'm just going to say it. Leos are popular for the typical popular things, okay? Yes, they're creative and all that other Leo-esque stuff, but they're usually popular for the typical things you think of, okay? Whereas Aquarius is, they're usually popular and stand out for something that is different, right? You guys are always ahead of the game, and this is what you guys enjoy. It's standing out in a different type of way. However, with these two energies, there's like there's a block. There is, instead of energy flowing the way it should, there is some type of karmic lesson. And it consists of you guys, your 1st house, the self, and the home. So around February 8th, there should have been some type of disruption, I feel like, with people probably understanding you guys, like your light. Like I'm thinking of that quote, like, do I have to dim my light for you guys? Like something like that. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just getting like not being able to understand something clearly when it comes to the home. Home matters, right? So yeah, some type of disruption at home. February 9th, new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so there is a new moon in the 1st house, and it's in 20 degrees. 20 degrees is a Scorpio degree. This is 8th house energy. And for you guys, your 8th house is in Virgo. What rules Virgo? This is Mercury. Mercury is in your 1st house. I feel like this is very straightforward, your guys' reading so far. So it's either going to resonate or it's not. Something new in regards to transforming your guys' self when it comes to online matters, or it could be just the way you guys communicate. How do you guys shine? How do you guys present yourselves? Could be a thought of your guys, of yourself as well, because there's definitely thoughts going on this month that consist of you guys, especially because Pluto is here. Pluto, wherever this is going to create like this forceful energy, and it's a magnetic energy. So you guys will literally like have this almost like, I don't want to call it like self-obsession, but you guys will have some type of obsessive energy, and maybe you guys are able to balance this out right away with Pluto entering your first house. Or maybe you guys don't feel this 100% just yet. Maybe you guys are feeling the energy of Pluto in the sense of like seeing your shadow, seeing the negative things you don't like about yourself, or just the things you want to, you know, change up, you know, however you want to phrase it. But there's definitely some type of introspection that you guys are seeing because of the sun. The sun is shining over here, and you guys want to change it up. So yeah, with Virgo energy, I feel like there's so many ways to look at this. I feel like this could be a very healing energy because it always wants to help, okay? So there could be this energy where it's like you want to help yourself this month. You want to change for the better. Virgo energy is always trying to do better, always trying to do better. Virgo energy talks about work. It talks about organization. You guys could be really trying to get yourselves organized, really tidying up, you know, but it's first house matters. So it's all about you guys right now. Okay. So, excuse me. Yeah. I think it's going to be in connection with the second house and the fourth house. What do you guys value? And I think it just connects to home somehow because Uranus is transiting here right now. All right, so February 10th, Mercury in Aquarius in your first house is squaring Jupiter in your fourth house, okay? So your thoughts, communication is squaring, again, some type of karmic lesson, but this time with Jupiter in your fourth house. So, excuse me. So this could be, I mean, one way of looking at this is for some of you could be thinking about moving. Some of you could be thinking about changing your living quarters, like where you live, some type of change. When it comes to your thoughts and communication pattern at home, I think you guys may have some difficulty communicating clearly with this. I think you guys may also have, maybe for some of you, it's difficulty creating a plan, like the plan to carry this out, whatever this is. And I think for some of you, it could also just be an actual thought that's just like kind of like stuck in a square, I want to say. Like it's not able to get out, you know? Because Jupiter rules the 9th house. So when I think of the 9th house energy, this is higher education. It's hope, it's faith, it's optimism. So you guys could also be feeling maybe a little bit down during this time. Like your thoughts, maybe you're having difficulty being positive at home, the place of home, something like this. Yeah, I'm going to keep it there. All right. So February 12th, Mars enters Aquarius. Okay, so Mars is leaving your 12th house in Capricorn. Oof, good. And it's entering your first house. Okay, so I feel like this is good for you guys because it's gonna give you guys the drive, the willpower, confidence to work towards whatever it is you guys are working towards. I I do think this is going to create tension at home. Well, we didn't get to that transit yet, but I'm just seeing it already. But anyway, so yeah, I think you guys will just be more driven, more competitive. Yeah. Okay. February 13th, Mars in Aquarius is conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. Okay, so we already passed this date, but I would say that with these two energies, this is a doozy. The negative side, so there's positives and negatives with this, especially because it's in your first house, okay? So, oh no, and the 8th house, you have Virgo here. Okay, so extremely magnetic. I would say sexually magnetic, very powerful. Okay, so I'm doing the positive things first, or at least I think these are very powerful. You guys can like dominate in a positive way a room. You can definitely, I'm using the wrong word, but it's these two energies in a positive way can be leadership abilities. You guys can really captivate a room. You can hold a room's attention. You guys can really have the willpower to go after whatever it is you want and actually get it. Now, here's the negative side to this. Because these two planets are so powerful, there can be that energy of manipulating other people to get whatever it is you want. There can be this energy of not stopping until you get whatever it is you want. There can be this dominating energy of trying to control other people. So just be careful because Pluto's involved. And when Pluto's involved, I feel like Pluto or Saturn, this is extremely karmic and it will definitely come back to bite you in the butt. If you do take advantage of people, if you do take advantage of that type of energy, because this is also psychological. This is being able to tap into people's, being able to understand, excuse me, being able to understand people's energy, like their minds, and knowing, okay, I could definitely work this person, or I can't work that person, but I can definitely get this person, you know. And it's like, you shouldn't do these types of things, but with these two energies linked up like this, you could technically, but yeah. Okay, so that same day, let's see, Venus in Capricorn is sextiling Neptune in Pisces. Wait, I want to go back to this with Pluto and Mars. So this talks about your 8th house and your 3rd house as well. So with Mercury ruling Virgo, this is in your 1st house. Definitely, like I said, sexually magnetic. There could be something, there could have been something going on like that. But also your North Node is in Aries in your 3rd house. So communication, your local neighborhood, things, this could be connecting with the things, maybe, there could be something possibly going on. For those of you that are like hooking up with anybody, I would say whatever this is somehow related secretly. It's not something you're sharing or the other person is not sharing. I'm not really getting that vibe, but I'm sure for some of you that is a storyline playing out. Okay, February 13th, Venus in Capricorn in your 12th house. Yeah, definitely. Venus in the 12th house for sure. Yeah, that's got to be somebody's line out there. Okay, Venus in Capricorn, sextiling Neptune in Pisces in the 2nd house. Okay, so with these two energies, like I was saying before, when anything is talking to Neptune in a positive way, I don't think this is necessarily rose-colored glasses. To some degree, I could see why people would say this. However, when Venus and Neptune are talking in a positive way, this is like being able to tap into a very spiritual, divine type of love. Like you are really tapping into something higher than yourself. And this is why some people really can see other people's potential. And I'm not saying this at all if this is in regards to a connection, a relationship, anything like that, because I don't like the Venus in the 12th house aspect, and I don't like that the 8th house is involved. It doesn't necessarily mean bad secrets. It could just mean starting something in private, but I don't know. But my point is that you guys are able to truly see the potential in something. So if this is money related, right, because Venus is in Capricorn. When Venus is in Capricorn, this energy invests in things of value, things that are worth investing in, things that are that have longevity, you know. So that type of energy is linking up with intuition, insight from spirit in a positive way, and it's in the second house of value. I think you guys are able to either see the potential in how to increase your money, or you guys are seeing how to make your artwork, artistic endeavors better. Or you guys are seeing the potential or the best in somebody else, okay? Because the second house is also linking up with the 8th house, and the ruler of Capricorn is Saturn, and it's in your second house. The original ruler of Pisces is Jupiter, and it's in your 4th house, which is interesting. So somehow this connects to home. I don't know if you guys are thinking about a business at home for some of you. Some of you want to work at home. I guess for some of you that are trying to do something online. Okay, second week. What did I channel for you guys? I feel like I'm seeing you guys... I feel like I'm seeing you guys being sexual with another person. I also feel like your energy is very well balanced. Okay, so here we go. Here is the secrets are coming out, guys. I'm just kidding. So for those of you who are not being sexual, I would say this is definitely like intimacy with, and I know this sounds stupid, but you could definitely take it this way, with creative endeavors, for sure, 1000%. So I'm going to say this is definitely the Mars in Aquarius conjunct Pluto in Aquarius in your 1st house. Like I said before, this has sex written all over it. I mean, Mars is the original ruler of the 8th house. It later becomes Pluto, and original rulers still hold true, okay? Virgo energy to me has sex written all over it, and you guys have it in the 8th house. Then that same day, Venus in Capricorn in the 12th house. When Venus is here in the 12th house, there's some type of secrecy in regards to intimacy. It's either like you are hiding someone or somebody is hiding you guys, okay? And then it is sextiling Neptune. So you guys could be seeing the potential in a relationship. Somebody could be seeing the potential with you guys in a relationship. Something's going on here. Venus rules Taurus. You guys could be hooking up at your house. You guys could be traveling to this person's house. I wonder. Wait, hold on. South Node is in the 9th house. I feel like this person's traveling to you guys. I feel like you guys are staying put. North Node in the 3rd house. Mars in the 1st, ruler of Aries. Being passionate in your 5th house. Oh. Well, there you go. Pallas Athena. Hold on one second. Sagittarius in the 11th house. The ruler of Sagittarius is Jupiter. Okay. Third week, February 16th, Venus enters Aquarius. So Venus is leaving your 12th house. Good. It enters your first house. I like this energy because it's in your first house. It just adds on more, I feel like, positivity. You guys already have the sun here, which is really nice. And then Venus being in Aquarius, I feel like this is you guys. I don't even want to say it's how you guys express yourselves with others. It's just more how you guys look at yourselves, like especially with all this like Scorpio energy here and Aquarius. I just feel like there's a good chance you guys may be doing something different with your physical appearance, okay? You guys may be changing your makeup, your outfits. It could relate to home, could be like your house, your room, you know, things like that, just to make it look prettier because your ruler is in the 4th house and Venus rules Taurus. There is a chance, but I'm getting more you guys. With Venus in Aquarius, there's some type of change when it comes to beauty. It could also be you guys thinking about how to make money differently, okay? It could also be you guys wanting to free yourselves, right? Freedom-oriented individual from whatever, maybe, for those of you who have been connecting with another. Since it's leaving the 12th house, you guys may want to, you know, be single. Or, you know, just not be hidden or be in a relationship that's hiding anyone. February 16th, Mercury in Aquarius is squaring Uranus and Taurus. Okay, so Mercury, your thoughts and communication, your first house in Aquarius, is squaring Uranus and Taurus in your 4th house. So, excuse me. For some of you, this could also just be a relationship, a marriage, something like that at the home. That's also another one. So your thoughts, I'm getting a Tower moment. Your thoughts are not being communicated clearly, I feel like, in regards to the home. Or there's some type of just disruption when it comes to possibly going home, like traveling home. That is a possibility. But I'm getting more so your dialogue, okay? You trying to communicate something and it's just not coming out clear. Okay. February 17th, Venus in Aquarius in your guys' first house is conjunct Pluto in Aquarius in your first house. So like I just said, I believe there will be some type of transformation in regards to aesthetics. If not the way your home looks, then I think it's definitely just you guys. I really do. That's my intuition kicking in. I think it's something, it could be something so small, like I said before, changing up your makeup. But there's some type of change when it comes to your looks. Maybe perfume. It could even be your perfume because it's also the body. Yeah. So, or doing things. This also talks about trying to transform your love life, okay? So Venus just left your 12th house, excuse me, and it's entering your first house. To me, this speaks already of something getting healthier. So maybe like you got rid of this person or vice versa, and now you're thinking about the type of people, Venus and Aquarius, that you guys attract into your life. Also with Pallas Athena, remember this is the strategy, how to get there, how to get where you want. This is in Sagittarius. When I think of Sagittarius energy, this is mutable, this is chill, this is open-minded for the most part. it's also freedom oriented, just like you guys. So for those of you where this is talking about some type of romance, Pallas Athena will help get you guys there, being freedom oriented, being Sagittarius like, okay? Having hope, having faith. And I feel like, again, this consists of something at home is what I'm picking up on. And this is something you guys value very much. And then for some of you, a different storyline is playing out in regards to changing up your looks. And this could consist of business matters, something to do with online things is what I'm getting, okay? Okay, February 18th, Sun enters Pisces in your second house. Okay, so the Sun is leaving your first house in Aquarius, and it is entering your second house. Okay, so your second house, your wallet, your money, the things you guys value is being lit up. You guys will be seeing this very clearly about the things you guys value, okay? Why do I keep getting home? I keep getting home for you guys. Okay, February 19th, North Node in Aries will be conjunct, oh my God, Chiron in 16 degrees home. Okay, so when the Sun goes into your second house in Pisces, this energy is extremely intuitive, the most quietest intuition ever, that is always on point, okay? Always amazes me. And the following day, you guys will then be connected with some type of wound, and it is connected to your home. This is either something that is currently going on, or it is something you were taught when you were younger. Aries energy is the self. It's also looked at as like the child. This could be, because it's in the third house, how you guys were raised, how you guys, it could be like a mindset that you've been like going with your whole life, and maybe you have like this epiphany and you realize it no longer resonates with you. This could be something about the mother, something of that nature, because this, whatever this is that you guys connect with, it's an issue at home. And it has to do with you guys, like possibly how you guys view yourselves and how it holds you guys back is what I'm getting. Because the ruler of Aries is Mars, and it's in your first house. This is actually where it belongs. So, yeah. So whatever this is, I believe very much you guys will be seeing this clearly because of that Sun and Pisces energy. Okay. February 21st, Venus in Aquarius in your first house is conjunct Mars in Aquarius in your first house. I like this energy because to me this is like a girl and a boy getting along very well. This is the opposite sex being able to talk to this energy and things go positive. This is having the willpower, the drive to go after the things you guys want to, like having the drive and actually doing it. I also feel like because it's in Aquarius and in your first house, it's very, if not freedom oriented, I just feel like you guys will be very driven to achieve something that you guys want during this time. It's a very positive, confident energy. I like this. I like it a lot. So what am I seeing for you guys? I'm seeing a lot of light and your eye and intimacy. If not with another, then with something. I'm getting a lot of closeness is what I'm picking up on for you guys. Okay, so hold on. I want to go back to this now. So Venus enters your first house. Mercury then squares Uranus. Some type of issue with communication, some type of disruption. Then Venus conjuncts Pluto. When Venus is conjunct in Pluto, I think of that as scorpionic type of love too. It can be very deep. Anyway, so Sun enters Pisces. It's in your second house. You're seeing something you guys value. I really think this could be, for those of you that's not like connecting with anyone, it could be just like your inner child. It could be your divine masculine, divine feminine energy. It could just be you like hugging yourself is what I'm seeing. Because then we have Venus talking to Mars in a positive way. There's a lot of, you guys literally have a stellium in your first house. I'm not seeing anything in the 7th house, which would indicate a relationship, a partner, potential. Yeah, I'm seeing Vesta in the 5th house, but this could honestly just be talking about you guys being passionate about being on stage in front of people, or being passionate about being creative, or just, you know, possibly being passionate about being, you know, about wanting to learn something about this stuff that I'm talking about, or, you know, passionate about learning about romance, things of that nature, or how to get to the 7th house, is what I'm picking up on. But there's too much stuff going on with you guys, just you guys and home. So the last week of February, Mercury enters Pisces on February 22nd. So Mercury is leaving your first house, and you guys are deeply in touch with the things you guys value. And then for some of you guys, it could be maybe how you guys make your money, or how you guys can make more money, or how you guys can make money, right? February 24th, full moon in Virgo in 5 degrees. Okay, so there will be a full moon in your 8th house, illuminating, okay, the 2nd house, because Mercury is the ruler. I mean, it will be illuminating 8th house things 1000%, but I want to check out a few things. I want to look at Mercury. This is the ruler of Virgo. I also want to look at that 5th house because it's in 5 degrees. Yeah, I want to look at Leo too. I just want to look at it. Okay, Virgo. 2nd house, Mercury. What do you guys value? Will be illuminated. 8th house. So I think this will definitely be something you're not sharing publicly in regards to whatever gets illuminated for you guys. But I feel like it does 1000% connect to this, this energy of you guys learning something about yourselves. Because if you look at that 5th house, right, you guys are passionate here. You guys are passionate about Gemini things. What does Gemini energy do? Gemini energy does a lot. It does it all, okay? It is a multitasker. But you guys will be passionate more so about these 5th house things in a Gemini style. But you'll be learning about these things. And it relates to that South Node in Libra in the 9th house. So this will be about the things that you guys will be learning about, the things you guys enjoy, the things you guys want to do, the things you guys want to express and communicate and put out there is what I'm getting. Especially with that Pallas Athena, the strategy, 11th house energy. This is a public house. These houses are public, what people can see, all right? So with the full moon illuminating this for you guys, I think you guys will be able to see something about your thoughts when it comes to something you value. And this somehow connects to how you guys would like to make money, is what I'm picking up on. Okay. So that same day, Venus in Aquarius is squaring Jupiter in Taurus in your 4th house. Okay, so first house is squaring 4th house, so you and the home, Venus and Jupiter energy. So I feel like you guys will want to either learn about something or express something about yourselves at home. You guys may want to, excuse me, you know, whatever this change is or whatever it is you guys are in the process of doing or thinking about doing, I feel like there's going to be a block with this, or it will not be expressed clearly, properly, like the way you want. And you won't be able to, you know, quote unquote, expand on this, or maybe learn, you know, I'm thinking about Jupiter things, or maybe believe, have faith in yourself when it comes to these things. Maybe you'll be down, I don't know, on your looks, or, you know, having faith in yourself, something like that. And then the same energy is happening a few days later, February 27th, but with Mars. Mars in Aquarius in your 1st house will be squaring Jupiter in Taurus in your 4th house. So with this energy, I feel like, again, this is fighting. It's like you guys will be stopped in regards to trying to initiate something, trying to expand on something, your drive, your willpower. It's like the path gets blocked, and therefore, because it's Mars energy, this can, and with Jupiter energy, this can like create, I feel like, an explosion almost. So yeah, I do see some type of argument, or just yeah, no, that's what I see. Some type of uncomfortable energy is what I'm getting. Let's see. It could also be misunderstandings, and that's also where there's an argument as well. Why there's an argument. February 28th, Sun in Pisces in your 2nd house is conjunct Mercury in your 2nd house in Pisces. So this is being able to see something very clearly in regards to your thoughts, understanding your thoughts, being able to speak very clearly, being able to speak intuitively. It's a very intelligent energy, very intuitive energy. And that same day, Sun in Pisces in your 2nd house will be conjunct Saturn in Pisces in your 2nd house. So I think you guys will be able to remember Ceres. This is the asteroid about healing. And I was saying that energy that will take you to that is structure, stability, all that good stuff. You guys will be able to see this very clearly. The sun will be shining a light on Saturn when it comes to these type of things, structure, stability, the things that are required to make, you know, your 2nd house energy a reality, to bring the stuff into the physical plane for you guys, which may be sometimes difficult for you guys because you have your 2nd house in Pisces. So yeah, I think creating some type of plan may be easier during this time, something that is actually reliable and rational. The next day, February 29th, Mercury in Pisces in your 2nd house will be sextiling Jupiter in Taurus in your 4th house. So I think, you know, I think this is definitely whatever idea, thought, plan you come up with or something you want to communicate, I think it will go over well. This could be, you know, again, I said it before, for some of you, like moving, purchasing a home, or just, you know, the idea, a plan, a strategy for moving. Anytime I see Jupiter in the 4th house, or Uranus, anything like that, where it's like, oh, there's a shakeup, there's something, usually Jupiter energy or a Sagittarius type of degree that's transiting. Usually, yeah, it could be something else, but there's something connected to this with moving, especially if other planets that are transiting are talking about this. So yeah, or you guys could just be, you know, spending money on traveling, possibly. You know, I'm seeing passionate about this for some of you. So you guys may want to learn while you're traveling. Excuse me. You guys may not feel like you have the funds to travel, but you want to. Something of that nature. But I'm seeing that the last day, February 29th, you guys are successfully able to either understand why something isn't happening for you guys, or you guys are able to come up with a successful plan to make something happen, or you guys are able to communicate something clearly when it comes to 4th house matters. You guys are able to expand on your words during this time. You guys are able to expand on your thoughts. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're able to make that a reality. So what did I channel for you guys for the last week of February? I'm seeing anger. I'm seeing journaling in the dark. I'm getting a warrior. Pallas Athena. Well, that's interesting I wrote that, because Pallas Athena is the sister of Mars. Okay, anyway, I'm seeing her helmet, like you guys are creating a plan. I see a notebook. Okay, well, okay, this makes sense to me. So going back to the last week, excuse me, excuse me. Okay, so the full moon in Virgo, I'm going to go back to that. Things you may not be sharing, illuminating, Mercury type of energy. I think you guys, what will be illuminated are the things that are not working out for you, or the things that you may need in order to make something work for you, to carry out this plan, whatever this plan is. The Mars and Venus energy that's squaring Jupiter, I think, you know, despite it being a square, whatever Jupiter touches, it expands upon. So you guys may get very angry during this time that something doesn't go as planned, because it's like you guys are ready to take action and do something because this is what you want to do. And it's like the universe is like, no, not right now, not right now. And you guys are like, no, 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 I'm ready. And the universe is like, no, not right now. So I think this puts you guys, and it happens right after the full moon. So I think you guys are able to see something clearly during this time. And then those two like karmic lessons happen. And then the following day, you guys get these like very clear, intuitive hits as to what it is you need to do in regards to this plan. So it's not necessarily something actually happening, but I'm seeing you guys create a plan. I'm seeing you guys, exactly what I said, expand on your words. Since Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, this does have to do with Pallas Athena with your 11th house. So maybe you guys are writing online. Maybe you guys are, maybe the plan you guys are creating in this notebook that I'm seeing, I'm not getting groups of people. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing other people. I'm just seeing you guys. And I feel like that can also be very possible with Aquarius type of energy. So I think you guys will be able to see something clearly, and you guys will be writing it out. And it may come from anger based off of those blocks. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys, okay? All right, bye guys.